love coffee and RC cars, guys. It's my favorite time of the day. Some coffee and a little RC talk. What do you guys think? Let's dive into today's episode, a little race recap. We got a little bit of news for you guys as well, so let's dive into it. What's going on, guys? Walter with the RC Addiction Vlog. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC Vlog. Okay, a lot of things to talk about this morning. We did some club racing yesterday. Went really well. Took second overall in 17.5 stock buggy. So that was pretty good. We felt like the buggy was on point all day. Felt really good. So we were excited about that. I don't know what the deal is with some of the other cars from yesterday, but I'm not really going to worry about it. So, because we've got to keep our head looking forward. We've got another big race coming up this weekend at Rick's. It is the Iceberg Invitational that I told you guys all about last week. We got to get cars prepped for that. Speaking of cars, we got another new car added to the fleet. Let me grab it here. Move the 21.5 buggy. I was working, getting it out of the bag. But now we've added this to the fleet, okay? Two-wheel drive mod buggy, okay? I've been thinking about another class. I added the 21.5. I am racing 17.5, and I race stadium truck 13.5 as well. I was doing short course 13.5, but I don't have a short course. I ended up selling my SC6 to hopefully get an SC7 here shortly. Now that we've got some chassis and some custom stuff coming out for it, I'm game for jumping into an SC7. But we came across this deal, and guys, I've talked to you about deals before and how you don't pass them up when they arise. If you can. If it financially makes sense for you, don't pass the deal up because you will get the score of a lifetime. And I feel like that's what we got here on this car. We got pro painted body. I don't know who painted this, so if you painted it, I'm sorry I didn't give you your shout out because you didn't put a sticker on it. So I don't know. That's your fault. We bought this thing RTR though. It came ready to go, full of electronics. Okay. Came with Hobby Wing ESC, ProTech 160 TBL servo, Phantom 10.5 motor, Macklin battery. I mean, this thing's loaded with goodies, okay? And we bought it RTR. I'm not going to tell you the price that I bought it at because you guys would be beating my door down to buy it from me at the price I bought it. So, we're super excited to add this two-wheel drive mod buggy to the fleet, okay? Now, I bought this thing, A, because of the price, and B, because of the way the class is. We've talked about the class stuff before, and just the trophy chasing that a lot of racers will do. I don't tend to trophy chase. I don't try not to do that. I mean, I do like to help fill classes, if that makes sense. So, like yesterday at our club race, we barely had enough people to race. Well, I shouldn't say that. We had enough people to race. What it comes down to when you're trying to race multiple classes is which class are they going to put you, or which class do you want to run in to help fill the day up, right? Because to me, it doesn't really matter. I could race 17.5, 21.5 stadium truck. I can only race one of those. I don't care. I just want to make sure that everybody has a good time and that we get to race the classes that we want. And yesterday, we definitely wanted to run stadium truck, so we had enough of those, and I had mine, so that wasn't a big deal. But then we weren't sure what class I was going to go into, whether it was 17.5 or 21.5 buggy, just because of the way the numbers were adding up. Like, we just didn't know, so I didn't really care. But that's not always the case. Usually there's plenty of those people on a normal big race, like at the Invitational this weekend. Like, that's not going to be a problem, I don't think. We're going to have enough people to run all the classes. So yeah, you'll basically get to pick and choose what you want to run. And a lot of times I feel like guys will pick certain classes just because they are trying to trophy chase and they'll know that they'll win in that class. And to me, that doesn't seem like I don't want to say it doesn't seem fair, because what's fair? Yeah, that's kind of a loaded statement, but I kind of want the option of bouncing around, and I want to get good at driving a mod car. I haven't driven a mod car yet. I haven't even put this thing on the track yet. and I'm already talking it up like this thing's going to be the fastest thing since sliced bread, you know. But I want to get good at driving this so that I have the platform to be able to switch between those 4 or 5 classes and not feel like I have to pick a certain car just to fill a class up, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, I will do that every day, every club race where it's needed. I don't mind doing it. I don't care. But I do want the option for when I go to the big races to not have to do that and to be able to say, no, I want to run two-wheel drive mod buggy, and there be enough people to run two-wheel drive mod buggy, or same with 21.5, or same with 17.5. Now, obviously, those two classes, those are the most common, so it doesn't always seem to have an issue with those two. Same with stadium trucks. Stadium trucks are a pretty popular class, and so that's kind of why you'll see a lot, you know, there not be an issue with that either. But it's still, it'll be nice to have that class that I can be like, yep, I'm going to race that class. And know the competition's good, the drivers are good, and that you won't have to worry about any other extracurricular activities, I guess, if you will. Most of you guys know what I mean by that when I say that, so I can just get a little bit more coffee. If you haven't seen yet, you guys probably saw our last post. We had apparel made. Here's the sweatshirt. Boom. Sweatshirt. Okay? Pretty sweet. Same thing, Port Authority, performance sweatshirt, super comfy on the inside. If you guys want, we've got our pre-orders back open for this round, or for our logo apparel. Pre-orders are back open. We've got another round coming, so if you guys are interested in either a sweatshirt or a t-shirt, please let us know. Hit us up. Throw us a DM on Facebook, Instagram. My email's in the bio of the channel. Hit us up because we want to get you guys some RC Addiction swag. So, other big news, okay? Other big news. We are part of the Sticky Kicks family, guys. I am so excited about joining the Sticky Kicks family with Rick Estes and his family, and Ray, the opportunity that Ray has given me to join his team and be a part of that in the industry. I'm so extremely grateful. I can't wait to see what that future holds with them. And the cool part is right now, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe to this date, Rick at EBRC Raceway in Roseburg, Oregon, is the only Sticky Kicks dealer in Oregon right now, which is rad. And those guys, they have a ton of good products, so don't be sleeping on these guys, okay? There's a reason that I went after them to try and join their race team for 2026. Trust me. So I'll put the link to their website down below. If there's anything you guys need, make sure you snag it. They've got deals through the holidays. I'm sure they'll have a Christmas sale. So make sure you guys check their website out and look at all the goodies that they have for your B7, any of your 8th scale, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. They've got you covered, guys. So make sure you check that out. Other news, A-Main coming into the holidays has the 12 Days of Christmas going on. Make sure you check that out every day of the week up until Christmas. They're going to have a new deal, whatever that deal is. Could be anything from tool setups, cars, RTRs. We don't really know. We're only about a couple days through it. So you guys have seen the deals that they've listed already, so do not miss out. Use the link in the description of the video. Save yourself some money. Sorry, guys. I'm a mess this morning. It was a long day yesterday. Yeah, anyways. Okay, so 2-wheel drive buggy, mod buggy, of course. We're going to give this thing a whirl at practice, but next thing on the list for our RC stuff is to go through, rebuild some shocks, rebuild some diffs. We've got cars that we've got to get prepped for this Iceberg Invitational, and I can guarantee you the competition is going to be fierce up there. So we're going to have to be on our A game. We're going to have to make sure that cars are built ready to go. I mean, we're not going to have this option of, you know, trying to baby a car through the weekend. It is a one-day race, but we are going to take 2 days to go up there. I do have Friday off, and we're going to use that to get some practice in on the layout. Hopefully kind of put us above the competition, maybe. We'll see. I'm also doing it to help Rick. The vlog is a sponsor of the race, so we're going up there to help him change the track, clean up, whatever Rick needs to help get the track ready for Saturday. So we're excited. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's just me talking, me showing you a new car that we bought, going over the racing this weekend. Like I said, we podiumed. We took number 2. So another podium on the books. What's crazy is that we went through this like phase for like the last, I would say it was almost a year and a half maybe, where we didn't get a single podium. I mean, not one spot on the box all year long. And still just trying to race RC cars. But then we made the decision about midsummer to really, really focus on our setup, on our race program, on making sure we have the right equipment, and look what it's doing. It's paying off, guys. So we're excited. We are so excited that this stuff is happening and that things are starting to keep rolling. Sticky Kicks and Ray, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart for giving me this opportunity to be a part of your guys' family. And I'm just ecstatic for 2026. So make sure you guys smash that like button down below. And if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And guys, we will see you next time.